Recording this video from the home office. You know, I talk about security all the time. It's called Scott on Security, so I guess that makes sense. And you know how I've often said, for the bad guys, the shady actors, the hacker scammers and cyber criminals, it's not always about you, right? They're writing software and scripts and phishing because they're just trying to throw a net out there and trying to reel people in. So they're just throwing the net so far and wide to see who they can get. However, sometimes it is about you. If you're so big and a group has decided that you're in their targets, they're coming for you. And wow, it's been an active couple of weeks. In the last couple of days, a few big things have occurred that we should all be aware of so we can mitigate our risks due to them. So a few weeks back, I think, hopefully you might remember me having talked about SolarWinds and their Orion software. SolarWinds, very large software company, often help out companies such as myself, but they have contracts, massive contracts with Department of Defense, Homeland Security in the United States, some other large entities. They got hit. The same group that hacked them went on and got Microsoft, FireEye, some other security companies. Well, apparently that group's not done. They hit very popular software company, Malwarebytes. A lot of people will use Malwarebytes to try to detect and help clean up malware, thus the name, from their computer. They got hit by the same group. We're still waiting to learn more about how deep the bad guys got in over there and what are the implications to we, the people that may be using Malwarebytes. But bigger news today came out. Well, I don't know if you say bigger news, but news came out today that a security company, firewall company called SonicWall, very, very popular in the small and medium business space. They provide firewalls for protection with intrusion detection and prevention, and also virtual private networks so people can work safely when they're away from the office, so you can access your tools at the office. Well, it turns out the bad guys specifically targeted that VPN software, found a hole, and were able to get in to SonicWall through this compromise of VPN. And once they were into SonicWall, they started creating some havoc. So now SonicWall is in the process of figuring out how they got in, how to patch it, and then how to push those patches out to protect everyone else. So if you happen to be running SonicWall's VPN software at your office, you might not want to be launching that VPN until it gets updated. Check with your IT guys. Make sure, A, that they're aware that SonicWall's got a problem, and two, that they're going to be patching that and updating the SonicWall software as quickly as possible, as soon as fixes come out for it, because right now, running SonicWall VPN while this compromise is open would allow hackers to be able to see that traffic. So if that specific hacking group happened to then get around your VPN software, it could be bad mojo. So keep that in mind. Be very cautious about what you're doing with your VPN. And as I said, if your IT guy's not already aware of it, make sure that he becomes aware and is watching for those patches and updates as soon as possible so that you can be safe or protected from this particular vulnerability. Okay, home office, holding up the iPhone, doing the video. Tiring. Hey, thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk again soon on another episode of Scott on Security.